Here we have the ETC ColorSource 20 lighting controller. The main power to the board is connected to the power bar on the side of the cart, and you can turn that on and the board will boot up. On this page we have some video tutorials. Go ahead and press start. On the touchscreen there's a button that lists channel 1 through 20, and if you touch that, it goes to channels 21 to 40. So the ETC 20 has up to 40 channels. But make sure you are on the correct page. This layout mode represents the lights on the grid. So this side is the front of the room where the green screen and white screen are. This far side is the north side of the studio where the doors to the outside are. And getting into the studio, there's doors on this side here. Numbers 21 through 30 represent power going to the light fixtures that need power, that are powered by the raceways. The two Kino flows are on 11 and 12. The Dracasts are on 1 through 6. The Chauvet Ovation lights are on 7 through 10. And lights 13, 14, and 15 are the incandescent lights, which are spaced out on the corners of the studio, and also one a little bit off center. On channels 7, 8, 9, 10, we have the Chauvet Ovation lights. These lights are RGB color lights, so we can adjust the colors by going into the color page. And right now we're on beam. On the beam tab, you can see we have a color mix button here that gets you into a variety of gels. We can choose an amber preset gel filter or a red, and so on. I'm going to put it back to color mix. And just going forward, we have a strobe option there. Right now it's on open, meaning it's not on strobe, but it's always on. But if I click on that, I can select number 2, strobe. And now the lights will strobe. If I press here and press and hold and press it up, I can increase the rate of the strobe. Press and hold and down, I can decrease that. Okay, I'm gonna just press it back to open for always on. This button here is controlling color temperature, white color temperature, and I can go through the presets to 6000K. And 2800K. And right now, I'm on the color mix setting. If I go to the color mix tab, I can access this color gradient to choose a color wherever I want. I can click on Color Mix tab again into the next page, which has some swatches. And press Color Mix again. And then here I can control the color channels of the lamp itself. So I can turn down the blue by pressing and holding and dragging it down. I can turn down the blue channel all the way. I can turn up the green channel all the way to make the lights more green. Channel 9, the Chauvet light is on. I'm going to select the color button, And on zoom, it's fully zoomed out right now. I can press and hold that down to zoom in the light fixture. And then I can zoom it out by pressing and holding up and dragging your finger up. On channels 3, 4, 5, 6 are the Draycast lights. I'm going to turn them on using the faders. On the Draycast lights, you can adjust the color temperature of the whites. And to do that, you go into the color page. And once you're there, you can see the tabs up top. There's a tab called Color Mix. And on there, if you press that, you can get into 3 pages of parameters. So there's a color gradient where you can slide around and choose a color, but the Draycast lights are only whites. So press Color Mix again, and this is a swatch page, but press it again to get to the color values of the light. On this page, you can see amber, whites, and blues. On the Draycast lights, you can only adjust the white value. So if I press and hold the white button and drag it down on the touch screen, I can adjust the values. So as the white value goes down, I'm getting a warmer color temperature. And if I press and hold there and drag it up, I'm getting a cooler color temperature value. If you ever need to reset the system, press Setup, Files, Open Files, and choose the default D1387 default and press the check mark. When you're done with the lights, you can turn down all the faders and select all the power and use the main level to turn them all off. And press and hold the power button to make the system go to sleep. And you can press proceed. While the unit is plugged in, it'll just go to sleep mode. If I press the power button again, it just wakes up. There's other features on the controller. I only covered just the basics for operation. If you want to get into other features of the controller, you can read the manual.